Hello Leos, Crystal Lynn here. Welcome to my channel, Tune Into Love. Thank you all so much for tuning in. This is a timeless message for wherever you are right now. Whatever's going on, these are messages from your higher self, your angels, your spirit team, your guides, anything you need to know right now, Leo. What's happening, affirming what you know to be true, and supporting you and encouraging you to stay true and aligned to whatever it is that's guiding you, okay? Thank you all so much for tuning in, subscribing, liking, commenting, sharing the videos. Please always trust your intuition. Take what resonates, leave the rest. And please do check out the links in my description. I'm offering personal readings again, and I also offer daily messages over on my Patreon page to support and inspire us in whatever way, whatever messages we can receive to continue on creating and manifesting a beautiful life, okay? Whenever you're going through something. So with that, let's get into it. I'm going to tune into the tarot here and also pull some oracle cards for you, Leo, okay? All right, for Leo. Beautiful higher self, universe, spirit teams, guides. What's in store for Leo? What's happening with Leo right now? We have Judgment, Ace of Cups, Queen of Rods, Four of Cups, and the Nine of Pentacles, Leo. This is beautiful, beautiful energy, Nine of Cups. Okay, so wow, wish fulfillment, alignment, really feeling your sovereign spirit shining through, feeling really confident. I feel like there is such a beautiful alignment here with your own authenticity and your connection to your, where you fit in the world. Like you feel like you belong, you're feeling in the flow. You're able to offer your love to others right now in a way that just feels very abundant. There's an infinite supply. You feel very generous right now, and I feel like this is more emotional in terms of being able to offer emotional support, maybe in ways that you haven't been able to in quite some time. I feel like there's this knowing, this feeling within you. I don't feel any doubt here. I feel like you're really in the flow, and there's an opportunity here that's presenting itself to you. I feel like this is something that you're really feeling into. You're being very mindful of your emotions right now. It's very sweet energy. And yet I see you here very single, like very independent, very in your own space and time and energy, like really enjoying your alone time, not feeling alone. I feel like you feel very connected to yourself, to the environment around you. You're able to offer your emotions freely in a way that is authentic for you as you're just going about your daily life. And I feel like here there is this very beautiful, inspired idea that's really flowing through to you and into your intuition, your inspiration. And with this Four of Cups here, this is something where you may not be feeling emotionally fulfilled completely right now, which is this is some sort of opportunity that is something you've asked for. It's something you've wished for a very long time. It's something that you feel deep within you. And with Judgment here, I feel like there is a recognition of your own alignment, really being where you want to be in life, feeling very generous and wanting to share your love, with those that you're meant to. And at the same time, you're very focused on some sort of inspired idea here that you're receiving insight on and wanting to nurture. Let's clarify these here. Because with the Nine of Pentacles, I feel you really staying true to your sovereign self. There may be an opportunity here that you're passing by right now just because you feel like it's not quite the right time. You want to be in a different place, and it's like something that will never go away. You don't have to necessarily act on it right now. I feel like you're moving towards an energy where you want to feel stable and secure first within yourself before you, accept the offer of another cup in your life is what it feels like. I feel like you're really learning, like, about your own energy, how much you give and receive, that it's very balanced for you. And whatever this inspired idea is for you, you're manifesting it. And so you don't want anything to, you know, take your focus off of it. I feel like you're really honoring your well-being right now, and being single if you're single, or just being very independent, being not relying so much on others to make you happy or support your finances or anything. Like, you're really enjoying being able to support yourself, be independent, and still feel very connected and, you know, on purpose, in your purpose, giving and receiving equally before you take on something else, which is really smart. You're allowing yourself to expand naturally, and for you, it feels like the right decision. Okay, Judgment. Oh, we have the Two of Cups in reverse. Okay, so there may have been a soulmate partnership here, or some sort of relationship that has, you know, you feel it in your heart. Like, this is, I feel like this is a relationship that you're thinking about. That it's like, there's something here that maybe didn't come to fruition. Maybe there wasn't enough balance or harmony. I feel like whatever decision you made the right judgment call. This is a soulmate relationship, something that, you know, whatever the dynamics were in this relationship, it was meant to teach you both, you know, whatever you needed to learn about your own emotional well-being, about what it means to be compatible with another. So I feel like you're being affirmed that you made the right decision for yourself. Let's see, Ace of Cups here. So we have the Eight of Cups, the Queen of Swords, and Death. Okay. So there's an energy here of walking away from a past relationship, past situations that were no longer fulfilling to your heart and soul. They just were not, you weren't content with them. So I feel like you're in a state of really understanding unconditional love, and choosing to allow this relationship to close, to be over, and transforming it. There is an energy here of the Queen of Swords. You know, she is the truth seeker. There is only truth. So there's something in this relationship that wasn't honest. It didn't feel honest. And so there's an intuitive knowing here about really honoring the truth. And if the truth isn't honored, it results in, you know, the ending of a relationship. So I see you offering your cup here in a loving way, being at peace, whatever this is. I feel like this was affirmed through the truth, you know, the truth of the situation. Maybe this was a relationship that was just meant to help you really hone in on your own emotional gifts and talents and guidance system. And you each played a role for each other. That was to bring balance and harmony into your lives. There may have been some imbalances with relationships in the past. And this relationship ending, I feel like there's closure with it. It's not like, it's like a mutual understanding that both people weren't compatible for the long run in some way, shape, or form, but you're soulmates, right? So this is an unconditionally loving relationship. There's love between the two people no matter what. And in recognizing that they weren't meant for each other, they're able to move forward, you know, really using the intellect, you know, with the heart, and being at peace, and choosing to honor the truth in the relationship, and choosing to allow the relationship to end peacefully, to transform, so that both people are moving forward in love and for the greater good of each other and everyone else. Okay, like, I feel like you are both honoring each other, and that's what's allowing you to maintain your stability with your independence, your sovereignty. And it may be also why you're deciding to just, you know, stay true to yourself, being single right now. If you are single or independent, whatever this relationship was, it was, you know, it was love. And it's like you honor it by allowing yourself to be secure within your own heart and emotions before accepting more love into your life right now. And it's not that you won't, it's just really honoring the timing and the present moment and where you're really at, being really honest with yourself. I feel like your intuition's really speaking, you know, so clearly to yourself about, you know, it's like the Queen of Swords, she'll cut it out if it needs to be cut out. You know, there's no reason to go deeper than, you know, knowing that the truth is, you know, whatever this is, it was for the greater good. Okay. Let's see the Queen of Rods. We have the Eight of Swords and the Hanged Man. So it may be also why, you know, it was like tying up your thoughts into negative places, or maybe you felt you couldn't speak your truth. You felt restricted in the relationship. And so it caused you to have some time to look at things from a new perspective, to see someone else's perspective and what that meant. And, maybe you didn't feel like you could speak your truth. And so there's no point, there's no balance in a relationship if we can't even speak our truth to one another. And we recognize, though, that we were there to learn something from each other, and we can still see each other as loving beings, learning from each other and be at peace. So I really feel that whatever happened, this is what it's allowed you to really become masterful in how you receive inspiration and then create it and manifest it in the physical world, that you don't have to go out and chase it, that the ideas are always flowing to you. And when the ideas feel hindered, right, it's because we're stuck in our heads, or we're feeling like we can't express our inspiration, or we can't express the inspired thoughts. It's like we're so bogged down by negative thoughts from focusing on things not working, that the inspiration that's been pouring in through our intuition and all of that, especially if our emotions are tied up in it, right, it's like we recognize, okay, we need balance in our emotions and with our relationships. If our relationships are imbalanced, everything else becomes, affected in a way that's not very supportive to what we're creating, right? So this has allowed you some time to grow and expand your consciousness and see things from a new perspective, which is only strengthening your ability to really be the leader and co-creator that you are. I feel like this is, it's like really allowed you to hear and feel your intuition in a way that you never have before, which is giving you self-mastery over how you create and how you receive your, creative ideas and implement them. And, it's like that you've learned how to be patient and to observe things. And now you can see certain behaviors and energies and not take it personally and not take it to heart, and trust yourself moving forward. If something doesn't feel right to you, that what's meant for you will always be for you. So there's no need to rush into anything and get yourself into situations that cause you to once again not be able to speak your truth, right? So I feel like the message here is that you're being very smart and wise with yourself, and because of that, your wishes are being fulfilled. That's being affirmed for you, okay? Really helping you stay focused on receiving these beautiful inspired ideas. Look at this, because you're okay with this. You're not saying I have to have it, or if I don't accept it now, it's not coming my way. Like, you recognize it doesn't feel like a missed opportunity to me. Sometimes people read the card that way. It feels like the opportunity is always going to be there, and until you actually feel it, you're allowing yourself to receive ideas of inspiration, because whomever you're moving forward with in life is going to support you and what's inspiring to you. So it is very important for you to give yourself the opportunity to really align with what's authentic for you. And then as you're moving forward in your sovereignty and your, independence with your inspired idea, it's yours. There's nothing that can, throw you off course, so to speak. So I just feel like it's like you've had some emotional stuff going on, and you've been able to really clear whatever it is, recognize it, find that balance within your emotions again, which allows you to get back to the physical life of manifesting and being in your happy self and your body, and being very grateful and appreciative for everything that you have and how connected you feel to everything, okay? And I feel like as you do that and just allow things to be and not worry about it, just trust that everything's happening the way it's supposed to, it allows you to really receive some beautiful, inspired ideas that just really, affirm your own passions and desires. And as you move forward with receiving these ideas, it only creates more of a feeling of stability and independence and connection, and knowing that, it's like even your finances, everything's flowing. You're able to feel, supported in what you're doing. It's so clear, okay? Even if you feel like a novice, it's like you have time to learn, to observe, to take your time. There's no rush, which takes all the pressure off of, any sort of ideas that are coming through for you right now. You're able to just focus your time and energy towards that which is really, emotionally fulfilling to you, so that you can be in your body, in your thoughts, in your whatever. It's like the thoughts aren't even bothering you anymore, because you're just able to express your passion, okay? And I feel like this is something new for you. Like, it's a new idea. Excuse me. I'm just seeing the man here as like like a teenager almost, or just a young man. And even though you're very masterful in already, working with your own inspirational energy and, going through your own self mastery with your emotions and your relationships, like it's like there's a feeling here of being okay with not knowing and embracing the student energy, I suppose, or the novice type of energy, and allow yourself to really receive. It's very empowering. It's like a second wave of maturity, right? I don't know. It's really, really wonderful. So then we have the Knight of Wands and the Seven of Swords. So again, I feel like there's some sort of just, heads up type of energy when you feel inspired to act. It's that passionate energy. It can be quick. And then there's rest time in between, right? So in the rest times in between, like when you're feeling really good and you've been working or been doing whatever and you just feel content and you're relaxing, be really mindful, when you feel the inspired action really fueling through you and you want to take action, be mindful that you're not entertaining any sort of thoughts that are not truly authentic for you, okay? Because I'm feeling like it's like when you're in this energy of the Eight of Swords for a while, it's like you're very aware of those thoughts that really triggered you before or bothered you or whatever, whatever they are. So there is a energy here with passion and inspiration where it can feel so good that sometimes we entertain thoughts that aren't truly authentic for us, that actually got us to the place of feeling good in the first place. And I just feel like there's just like, it's not a warning as much as it is an awareness for you to understand that as you're out in the world, and you're really tuned into this inspired energy, it is co-creative. It's co-creative with others. It's not something where you're going to always be single and by yourself and all of that. So in order to really, continue nurturing this energy, you want to be really mindful. And that's a part of the Queen of Swords here that maybe this relationship taught you. This is really becoming masterful of your own truth and only, entertaining the truth. And the truth means what's authentic for you, not necessarily, true and false type of questions. It's more so like, is this inspired idea true for me? Is this something that's authentic for me versus, doing something because somebody, it's an idea that you could make some money at or something. It's like really tuning in with what's true for you and being mindful of the thoughts that come through with it. It's just a continued way of refining. We're always going to be surrounded by different energies, and we meet different people and they have different ideas. So it's like the consciousness, really seeing yourself. I feel like through this energy, and maybe why you're feeling like it's not the right time to accept this offer of love, whatever this is. Could be an opportunity, business, relationship, career. It could be anything, new adventure, new anything. It's something that has always appealed to you in some way. So I feel like it's like, don't avoid, anything, because for whatever this is, it's like, it's important to always be mindful of your thoughts, no matter what you're doing. And if we don't speak our truth, our thoughts, they linger in within us and they can, it's like be triggered very easily. So I feel like a part of this is you really learning how to give love unconditionally and also receive it in so many different ways. That you're not going to have any trouble. It's just like you're going to recognize it. And I feel like this is just your soul saying, be mindful of it, because this Knight of Wands energy is very passionate. You get very passionate and, charismatic, and you attract a lot of attention. All right. So it's like there's people who are attracted to you, and you may be so, riding on this horse and not recognizing or seeing it. And then, it's like, I don't know. It's just this feeling of, and the Knight of Wands can be kind of cocky, like very, sometimes overly confident. So just remind yourself, it's, it's part of the human psyche, and a lot of our like social media and advertisements in life play on it. Okay. So it's just like, be mindful. You've come to a place in your life where you're only growing and learning, and it's just remembering that, okay? The Nine of Cups here. Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so whatever you've been investing your time and energy into, focusing on your money making, your foundation, your income, just know that all of that is coming to fruition for you. It's given you time to really reflect back and see, you know, how far you've come, all the hard work that you've put in, everything that you've done. It's all valuable. It's all beautiful. It's all growing and nurturing. And this is a period of time in your life where you don't need to be taking a ton of action or like moving super fast. It's more about being patient, observing, seeing things, feeling into things before you take action. And that may be like your thoughts here, really feeling into. It's a part of what you're learning right now, feeling into your what is actually feels good versus just a thought that feels good, because thoughts, you know, it just depends on what mood you're in sometimes. So I do feel like you're giving yourself the time that you deserve to really feel what's right for you. And, you know, what is right is truly rooted in the heart. You know, in order for things to continue manifesting and your wishes to be fulfilled, it means that you honor true unconditional love. Okay, so you are at peace with the relationships in your life, which means you've offered, you know, it's like this here. If there's something you need to say, like I'm sorry, or, you know, just being genuine in your care and concern for this person, because this person is someone that you love, right? It's someone at one point in time, you know, that you had a balanced, harmonious relationship with. So it's really important that when we bring closure to a relationship, that we say the truth, what we need to say, which is I love you. You know, I'm sorry things didn't work out. I wish you well. And you can go deeper into it, but it's just an acknowledgement of the other person, that you see them as an equal, that you wish them well, just as they see you as an equal and wish them well. And that's what these soulmate relationships are meant to teach us, you know, especially the ones that end sooner than we thought, or for whatever reason. It's when we choose to learn from them that we continue growing and being successful. So if this Seven of Swords energy is showing up when you're feeling very inspired to take action, it's because there's something you need to say. I feel like here with the Hanged Man, you know, this is showing you that by choosing to honor harmony and peace and balance, the Queen of Rods, she understands, you know, behavior and why we feel anger or sadness or grief. And it's from challenges or hurt or pain or things that we've experienced outside of ourselves that cause some sort of fear. And she's not all about staying there and feeling sorry for ourselves and being a victim. She's the one that's saying, you know what, you're tough, you're infinite being, and you can do this. You can shift your thoughts. You can create anything you want to. So be at peace. Learn from the past relationships. Don't allow the thoughts to continue forward in any negative way. There's no reason for it. If the relationship is over, especially, keep your thoughts clean and focused on the positive, you know, in the gratitude for everything that you're receiving, because that's kind of how our soul energy works. If we feel restricted and we don't speak our truth in love, you know, really truly being at peace with the other person, when we start to really feel good about ourselves and aligned and we've walked away, it's like it's not about walking away. It's just at being at peace, you know, being in a neutral place with everyone in your life so that you have no hard feelings or energies, you know, behind you trying to catch up to you. Okay. You can just take inspired action. But if you take inspired action and you're feeling somewhat insecure because of whatever reason of, you know, I feel like this is just like as simple as an apology, just like, I'm sorry, you know, I see you, I do want the best for you, and whatever hard feelings we have, it's, you know, it's all good. Like that in itself frees you, and you feel like, okay, I don't have to look over my shoulder, whatever, like I'm seeing, you know, he's just like looking over his shoulder. It's like just, you know, expressing gratitude. Like, I appreciate you for, you know, what you instilled in me or inspired in me in my life. Maybe this person inspired you to truly embrace your dreams and your inspirations, truly embrace your sovereignty and be good within yourself. So appreciate what you can about this relationship. Find the things to be grateful for, because that's the energy of abundance and harvest and continuing moving forward. And then these thoughts won't plague you anymore. They'll just be, you know, dissolved and transformed, and you're able to focus fully on everything that you've invested in and your inspired ideas. Okay. So it's really beautiful, and it's all a part of growing in the refinement process, and you're doing amazing. Okay. This is like, you can do this. It's such a part of self-mastery. And once you recognize it, it just gets easier and easier, okay? So I see your soul really affirming that for you. It's all good, okay? Let's pull a oracle poem here from my Sacred Nature Reflections deck and see what poem wants to come through for you, beautiful Leos. Okay, we have this image. Now this is like in the high desert. I took this image and obviously it's reflected. It's a sacred geometry, but it's interesting. I'm seeing like the faces here, and it's the high desert. So there's like high mountains, and then there was all these beautiful wildflowers in the little valleys, just so colorful and so beautiful. So this is very interesting. Heart gives, sow seeds. Set your own heart on fire, starter the lighter. Fire up the band, get on it, because I said so. That is not so cute, eh? Take nothing, give everything to love. Heart gives, sow seeds. Oh my goodness, this is very fascinating. These are poems that came through over the course of, a year, just writing poems, and I felt inspired to share these in readings because it's like the human part of us guided by the infinite part of us that really connects through the commonality of being human. Being human is interesting, isn't it? There's so many challenges and we're all doing our best every day to just be happy and live our best life. And this is very interesting because I feel like as a Leo, you are a fire sign and you can be very inspirational and charismatic and warm and friendly. And there is a side of you too where if you're not expressing your truth, I feel like there's you can lose confidence in yourself, maybe feel a little insecure. And there's this energy here of being mindful of your cockiness. And I don't want to say that in a negative way because I don't see it that way. I just see it as a part of our human nature and learning how to work with it in a way that works for us. So set your own heart on fire. I see you doing that. And it's interesting here with the sowing your seeds, because what you sow is your harvest. It's what you reap. And so if you can move forward at peace with the people in your life, there's only inspiration for you. You are such a passionate person. I can feel it here. And I feel like too, when you feel hindered in your inspirations or your life, it can stir up negative thoughts. You feel restricted. So don't allow yourself to feel restricted. Honor your truth. Speak your truth from your heart. And that's going to allow your heart to just, allow the inspiration to continue flowing through effortlessly. Okay. And I feel like this is very fascinating because the surrounding areas were all gray and barren, and then there's this beautiful like flowers that were just trickling down all of the valleys in this mountain, and obviously there's water running through it, but it's just, I feel like this is a very similar energy for you, Leo. There may have been some time where you just didn't feel your inspiration the way you normally do, and then you started feeling it. And whatever this is, it's like, honor this relationship because it affects your own heart. It's a part of you. It's a part of your experience. You never want to, take nothing, give everything to love. So you don't want to take from love. You want to give to love generously, unconditionally, and then love gives back to you. So if you're not honoring a past relationship, you're actually cutting off love from your own self. You're cutting off the inspiration from flowing through. And if you can see it that way and recognize it that way, you will make amends with the people in your life and mean it, because it allows pure closure and allows everything to just flow for you. You don't have regrets. You're not, hiding any way that you feel. And it's not about being mean or anything like that. It's for you. It's not about their response or reaction. It's about you being really truthful with yourself, clearing it for yourself and moving forward, that you've done everything you can do to bring peace. So once you feel that, there's no longer any deceptive thoughts that are going to steer you away from what's true for you, okay? So this is really beautiful. Heart, give, sow seeds. When you choose to honor yourself and others from your heart, you're sowing seeds of love that return to you infinitely, okay? And that's what you want. That's what you want. Effortlessly. You want your cup to continue overflowing. And we're all connected to each other, and everyone that we're connected to is a part of us. You know, they're a part of who we are today. And so by honoring them in whatever way you can, you honor yourself. If you don't honor them, you're not honoring yourself. And that's where, you know, these thoughts come in that aren't true for you. It's like creating an opening for something to fill in that's not really true for you. So be who you are. Be the beautiful, courageous, you know, empowered person that you are, receiving your very powerful, inspired ideas because your heart is open. Okay. And I just feel like that is, it's really beautiful. Okay. It's such a, it's admirable is what I'm hearing. Like a Leo lion, admiral, interesting. Admirable, courageous, courage, compassion, strength, integrity, okay, gratitude, courage, and courage is doing the right thing even when it's difficult to do. And that's, you know, being able to feel from your heart and act from your heart, which is the mature part of you, the integral part of you, the part of you that doesn't want to acknowledge the feelings or the thoughts. I'm not going to say feelings. I'm going to say thoughts here. I know you feel it, but if we don't acknowledge the thoughts, in a way, it's, you know, irresponsible to ourselves, because it just ends up getting us stuck into a trap again in our next relationship, or just continuing to tell ourselves that, you know, it's all good. If this person isn't feeling good towards you, it's going to affect everything you do. That's when you're going to hear the negative thoughts creep into your mind. If you make things good with this person, those negative thoughts are gone, and all you have is the Knight of Wands. Okay, so you know what you have to do, and whatever you do, don't do it for expectation of a response from them. Do it for yourself in a way that truly feels authentic to you, to bring closure to that relationship. Okay, so let's see what the angels want you to know. Shower of abundance. To heal your financial situation, first give us your worries concerning money. We will guide you in order to show you how to create and accept abundance. As we work together, your financial situation will heal as fast as you'll allow. So I really feel like you're feeling, you know, this shower of abundance. Obviously, the Nine of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles, whatever you've been investing in, you're about to receive a return in. Money will begin flowing, and you already know. It's like you know what you want to do with it. You know how you want to invest it. You're very content where you are right now. So it's just preparing you. Everything is clearing out for you. You've definitely been sowing all of the right seeds, and your soul's just guiding you to tidy up a little bit of, you know, your thought process here, which is wonderful, because it's like preparing you for everything that you want. I mean, this is absolutely beautiful, Leo. I hope you're feeling good about all of this, because you should be, really. It's wonderful, okay? So from the Ascended Masters, look at that. White Buffalo Calf Woman, peace offering. That's really what's going to clear you, Leo. You've got to, there's an apology or something that you've got to make to another person. And I feel like you've been resisting it. However, it's, you know, it's that obvious. And when you offer the peace, you're going to feel so good about yourself. You know, it's only going to improve your confidence, and it'll improve it in a way that's very humble, very genuine. Like, I did that. I did something that was hard to do. It's like forgiving someone that you know, forgiving the person that hurt you the most. As hard as that is, once you reach that point in your life where you recognize, you know, you've been through your emotions, your thoughts over it, you just reach a point where you're ready to forgive and move forward and let the past be in the past. Because when we avoid things, the past is never in the past. It just keeps coming right back into our minds, into our bodies. It just keeps coming back. Every time we, you know, avoid something, it shows up somewhere. Okay, so peace offering, White Buffalo Calf Woman. A peace offering to this person will clear everything. It will heal the entire situation, and you can just continue moving forward the way that you do, knowing that the opportunities, everything that you want, it's now going to just start unfolding effortlessly for you, okay? So let's get some advice from the divination of the ancients. Look at this, shooting star, confirmation. again, this is just, affirming that all of your wishes are coming true. And I feel like the more you honor, if you even feel into this right now, offering peace, you're going to be affirmed in the relief and how it just opens up your energy. You can just let it be in the past. It won't even bother you anymore. You won't think about it. Everything's going to open up. And it's like, I feel like every time you go to take inspired action, it's almost like if you don't do this, it's just going to become annoying and you're going to start fighting with yourself. Okay, so we don't want that to happen. All of your wishes are coming true. This is a confirmation that what you're feeling is true, and by honoring your decision, and if you were the one who ended this relationship, honor that decision, and let yourself move forward freely in peace, knowing that you're honoring that person as well, that it's not like this, well, they did this to me or they did that to me. It's not even about that. It's just recognizing that you two weren't compatible for the long run or whatever it is, or maybe you're separating for a little while, but you're always connected. There is this energy of unconditional love between the two of you. You're soulmates. You were meant to come into each other's lives for a reason, and it's like to teach each other. Maybe you're both learning how to offer peace and move forward, and wish for the other's well-being, because you're both creators in some way. Okay, so you've both learned very much from each other, and when you honor that, you're going to feel the release. You're going to feel your thoughts, your body, everything just lighten up. Okay, let's get one from the energy oracle deck here. Look at that. First chakra, Archangel Michael. I absolutely love this. It's the number 35. Again, this is embracing balance and harmony with others and embracing change, really seeing that you can embrace change in so many ways. And every time you do, you learn something new about yourself, something new that instills the confidence within yourself even more. Others recognize you as a person of integrity. And with the root chakra being here, it's someone like, I feel like you're someone that you could easily co-create with. Your ideas will be solid, resonant, and felt. This is about anchoring your foundation, your basic primal instincts, right? Your home, your family, your intimate physical connections in reality. And so I feel like this is empowering. It's like once you do this peace offering, you're going to feel, and if this person isn't someone you can talk to or write a letter to, write a letter to yourself, or to your higher self or to the universe, like apologizing, whatever you would say to them, or whatever it is. Like, I feel like you're going to, it's going to strengthen you in a way that is felt. No one has to tell you or affirm it for you. You just feel it. It's through the action of, and it could be the inspired action that you need to take, and it's only going to strengthen your foundation of who you are in the world. It's going to help you feel true, like independence and interdependence, which means I feel like you're going to be able to maintain who you are no matter who you're around or who you're with. And Archangel Michael is here to really ground you into the physical reality. You feel very grounded in the physical reality. You may want to work with your root chakra through meditation, really seeing yourself grounded into the physical earth. Seeing the red energy here with the passion, the inspiration, grounded into the earth, receiving the insight running through your body, allowing you to, recognize anything that could be blocking the flow of this inspirational idea that you truly desire. Okay, because if it's just as simple as an apology, you can do that easy because all your wishes are coming true. It's like letting go of, other people outside of you, and seeing that we're all here to live our lives in whatever way. And I feel like, you're truly aligning with your physical reality in a way that you've always dreamed. So I love seeing this. It's really rooting you into the physical reality in the present moment, supporting your ability to make the choices that support your foundation, right? Mind, body, soul, home, family. Okay. And it's, translates to a number 8. So this is strength, it's infinity. It's also embracing change and co-creation with the universe. To receive this guidance with your higher self, the spirit team, the guides, is truly about honoring the sacredness of life and of love. And that's what allows us to be in this effortless flow. It's the life force energy, and we all are connected to it, and we all can choose to align with it or not. And when we choose not to align with it, that's when the deceptive type of thoughts come in, or the thoughts that are limiting in some way, or make us feel like there's no one superior. We're all equals, right? So it's like seeing the other person as yourself, equal energy, equal right to be here, equal happiness, all of that, being the observer. And it's like, you're able to be clear in your emotions and not take it so personal and so intimately, but to see that we're all on our own journey and learning so many things, and to be grateful that you were all able to offer, growth for this person as well, and them for you. Okay. I just feel like the archangels are really working with you in the present, in your body. So you may even feel like nudges in your body, okay, that are very inspired, one way or the other. You may feel the contrast between the inspired energy and the energy that's not inspiring, disempowering. Okay. You're really being focused to align with integrity, with honor. Okay. So this is really beautiful, very supportive, very supportive. Okay. And let's pull one here from the Wisdom of Avalon. What does Leo need to know? What else does Leo need to know? Birth, rebirth. Look at you, Leo. So this is a complete rebirth. You've been through it. It's a complete rebirth, which it feels like, you've been birthing this part of yourself for a while, and it almost feels like a rebirth, and yet it's an expansion. We have the number 50, the goldeny fall colors here. I feel like this is allowing you a time, especially aligning with, wanting to just take your time and be confident in yourself before, accepting new opportunities is really wise. And I love how it's coming through here in the fall colors. Even the root chakra is red, but it's like the fall colors here, they're more muted, right? And they're leaves that have fallen to the ground. And so we know spring is coming, the new growth is coming. And I feel like when, if this resonates for you, it's like there's a cycle that's closing, and you're allowing yourself to just be present with the cycle, knowing that all of the new beginnings and new opportunities are on their way. So you can just relax a little bit. You've been through a lot, and you can embrace the transformation. You can embrace the new you, how you feel in your emotions, and what's inspiring you right now. And everything's going to happen naturally. It's like just allowing things to happen naturally, embracing your new awareness, your new feelings of contentment and alignment. It feels really, really good. It's like a whole world is opening up for you. And I feel like you're being acknowledged and appreciated for going slow and taking your time and being sure, honing in on your intuition and really honoring what your soul is guiding you to do and what's right for you. So, it knows you're serious, basically. Okay. So, my goodness, Leo, that is the message for you. Really stay focused on your foundation, your independence, your connection, your finances, everything that you're invested in for your well-being. Honor the past relationships for what they taught you. And that way, the wisdom, it's like honoring the love allows you to, keep the love flowing and your inspired ideas moving forward. It makes life effortless for you. Okay. So it's like there's nothing to take and everything to give. And that's, what the Ace of Cups speaks to. You're receiving. When your energy is flowing, you're receiving such a satisfying amount of energy flow at all times that you naturally give it. And so it doesn't feel, like you're giving more than you can. It's like there's a recognition here of equal give and receive, and how effortless it is. I don't know what that means to you, but take it as it resonates. There's something here about allowing the cycle of birth and rebirth, allowing yourself to receive and take your time, because when you're feeling it, you'll put things into action. You'll be more action oriented. I feel like that's why your root chakra is, there's an emphasis here on strengthening your root chakra, your connection to reality and the life that you're creating for yourself. So it's a time of planting seeds within your own heart and acting on your inspired ideas, and being mindful, of the thoughts that are around you, and how you can ultimately create your own reality by recognizing what thoughts don't truly serve you, and let them go and offer peace, offer peace. And every time you do, I just feel like it's going to be confirmed for you. It's going to be, even more so recognizable that your wishes and desires are coming to fruition. Okay. All in their own perfect timing. Okay, Leo, so that is your message. I truly hope it resonated and just brought you some affirmation and reassurance moving forward, support to stay true to your authentic self. Thank you all so much for subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing the videos. I truly appreciate you for that. And it helps those who are wanting to receive these messages receive them as well. So thank you very much. I am offering personal readings, and I also have a Patreon page. I do offer daily messages over there that support our empowerment, whatever it is that we're going through, just for, you know, extra inspiration and affirmation that we're right where we're supposed to be. So definitely check me out over there. I would be honored. And all the links are in my description. And I look forward to the next message that comes through for all of you. So thank you so much, Leo. Thank you for being you. And until the next time, sending all my infinite love as always. Peace.